Yo gang, hey, Coach D doing a 10-minute lower body emphasis or lower body focus with stuff that you have in your garage, okay? There's also an upper body emphasis, so take a peek for that one as well. What I've got a waste paper basket where I can use a bucket, okay? I've filled this one with rocks to a weight that I am comfortable with. You can use an old pair of bars like my PNW bars here that I was bummed because my first ride, of course, I crashed and scratched them. I was super bummed because these things are rad. But anyway, you can use bars like, for example, I put it through here and I can use it like a regular old barbell essentially, okay? But today I'm just going to use my handles for my lower body. So I'm going to put this guy over here. Let's see, we need a jump rope or something that you can do jump rope with. We need, here's my little handle. Check out my intro on this. I took a bike tube, put a double knot in it. Other end, I took just strung it through a grip, put a double knot in it. Now I've got a little one-armed cable thing. And we're going to use that over here for some planks and some water bottles for some curls. So I just filled up my big water bottles and we're going to do those at the end. So 1 minute on of work. We got 10 exercises. That's 10 minutes. Okay, so we're going to work. You're going to hear my timer and here we go. I assume that you've done a warm-up. Okay, so do the warm-up that you like to do. Make sure that you are prepared physically and we just get right into it, okay? This will be, it's fun to put your heart rate on because this is going to be a giant 10-minute interval. Okay, so we're putting stress on the system the whole time. So here we go. I got my little timer going. I'm going to put this here. So I just set it for a minute and we're going to start with these guys. We're going to use my big ones. We're going to do some squats with an overhead press. We're going to start. We got 1 minute. So all I'm going to do, make sure they don't leak. I'm going to squat and I'm going to overhead press. Watch above you. Squat, overhead press. Obviously you can change the weight of these water bottles by changing the amount of water that's in it. We want to make sure that your spine is neutral, that your feet can be turned out up to 10 degrees or so, 15 degrees. Make sure that the middle of your kneecaps track over those second toes. Don't let them come in. Okay, and then down to the point where we don't want to change your lumbar spine at the bottom. I don't want you to see you getting down here and losing form. So you stop range of motion wise before that so that we get a good hip hinge. My knees are going as far forward as they can, keeping the weight in my heels so we get use of all of that ankle dorsiflexion. My hip hinge is intact. My upper body is good. I'm not leaning too far forward and I'm reaching up to the ceiling vertically as much as possible. Okay, good job. Swipe up, stop that bad boy. Oh gosh, don't change the time. Okay, then we're gonna do some planks with some side hops. These are gonna be hard. Planks with some side hops. You can go threes, so that way you know where center is. Try to keep your legs together. Big time core. We're decelerating right now to now to now, and we're also accelerating to get the hop in. Try to keep your head neutral. Chin tucked. And just breathe. These are harder than they look. Hard part is not looking at the timer. Oh gosh. It's gonna burn the quads too. Hard. Oh, thank you. Brutal. Okay, now take your little weighted farmer carries. 30 seconds each side. Register nice and strong. I'll do it on this side to start. Nice and strong. Okay, walk smooth. Nothing changes up here. Okay, I'm gonna walk for 30 on one side and for 30 on the other. So just walk around your garage, your apartment, your house. Do it in front of your neighbors. They think you're weird, which is good. Okay, halfway. I'm switching. Grip this thing hard too. You know, the research was done. One of the most important factors to successful downhill racers is grip strength. Very fascinating. Load that shoulder, use that scapula, keep the front part of your elbow straight. Just creates a little external rotation and a little better packing of that shoulder. Okay, good job. Now we do a plank with a bike tube pull. Okay, so take your little bike tube action, put it down low quickly, and then close the door. Make sure you test that, make sure it's not going to come flailing back at you. Start your timer, 30 seconds. Okay, one side's going to pull, the other side's going to hold. Go. I'm going to move back a little bit because it's a little easy. Yeah. This is hard. The wider the legs, the more stable it is for you. Try to keep your hips balanced. Don't open. Keep them square, flat to the floor. That's what's hard. If you need to modify and go to your knees, go to your knees. Okay. Now we switch halfway. Same thing. You're probably going to notice if you've had a shoulder injury that you're going to have a side that's a little weaker or stronger. Don't forget, you can come down if you need to. Holy smokestacks. Yep. Oh, mama. That's hard. Okay. Wipe it off. Up we go. Now we're going to do some multi-directional lunges. Okay? Start it. Should be breathing. Imagine standing on top of a clock. I'm going to lunge towards 12. Do the other side. 12. Now I'm going to go 1:30. So every hour and a half. 10:30. Everything's square. 3 o'clock. Foot down, inside knee straight. 9 o'clock. Foot down, inside knee straight. Move forward. We go 4:30. Still square. 7:30. Still square. 6. Straight back. Straight back. I'm going to start and we're going to go back to the front. Straight back. Straight back. Okay. Over here to 4:30. Straight pelvis. 7:30. Straight pelvis. We're going to go straight knee, flat foot. That was 3. 9 o'clock. Straight knee, flat foot. Whoops, excuse me. 1:30. 10:30. And look at that timing. Jingle, jingle, jingle. Perfect for 2 rounds of multi-directional lunges. Okay, from that, prone cobras. We're going to go both arms, both legs. We're going to start here, palms up, squeeze the shoulder blades together and down, and my feet are up. Legs are together. Toes are in. Chin is tucked. Think about reaching that way with your heels and this way with the crown of your head. My shoulder blades are still squeezed and down in my pocket. My glutes are working, my lower back is working. My upper middle back is working. My chin is still tucked. And you can see that I'm using my lower rib cage because I'm going up and down because of the expansion of my lower ribs. Squeeze that shoulder blades. Come on. Pull them down in your pockets. Get some lower trap and the whole posterior chain. And stop. Good job. Okay. And now we go waist bucket deadlifts. Oh man, it's good. So we're going to do Romanian style. This is probably, I don't know, 60 pounds. Romanian style. So from the top down, hip hinge, heel weight, butt back, spine neutral, squeeze the glutes, turn your elbows forward, squeeze the bucket hard, and chin stays neutral. Okay, so here, squeeze it. shins are also vertical because the mass of my glutes are going backwards into my hinge, and my upper body is counterbalancing. Therefore, my knees really don't need to bend, although they end up bent because we're playing a little mechanical opposites of weight distribution. Keep those shoulder blades squeezed. They should be already lit up from doing those prone cobras. Elbows are forward, because remember, your shoulder girdle is holding the bar via your grip. That's what's holding it. Think of that. That way your lats engage, and it's coming all the way down into your glutes, and the glutes and the lats are connected. Okay. Sumo squat, door opens. All right, 30 seconds. We'll do it for a minute. So we go from here to 90 degrees or 45 degrees. That's 90. 90. Get low and wide, neutral. This is going to hit the adductors a lot. Try to push this. This is one of my knees is bugging, so I got to work on pushing that out. Still good neutral spine. Trying to get low. You're going to feel this in those adductors. Push off this inside leg, up. Off the inside leg, up. Okay, got that 90. Equal foot. Pressure that is. So don't sit on the outside part of your feet. Make sure your big toe and your pinky toe are equally distributed in its weight distribution of your foot. Okay, good. Nice work. Now we do jump ropes. Making sure I didn't forget something. So grab your ropes, whatever you're going to use. Make sure you have clearance. Uh-oh, I got to start my stopwatch. Got that clearance. And just breathe. And use the wrists to make the move happen. Try to land and propel yourself off the floor from the ball of your foot. You can tell that I'm not moving much in my ankle. It's a small range. Calf should be burning. Wow, I didn't think that was going to end. Okay, last one. We're going to go back lunge bicep curls. Okay, well, I wish I could drink some of this water. Start, back lunge, alternating. Bicep curls. Good. Watch the front knee. Make sure the kneecap's tracking over the second toe, not falling inward. Good balance and stability of the ankle and the foot and the front leg. Notice my spine and posture is good on this. My head's in a good neutral anatomical position. Still reaching the crown of my head, thinking about it to the ceiling, right? You can tell I'm working at about 100, I'm in the high 160s right now, working here. 10-minute interval. Nice. Good job. Okay. Check that out. 10 exercises, things you can do in your house with things we have. Listen, no excuses. I know gyms are going to open soon, but about this time right now, which is, where are we at? Mid-May, we're starting to hear that seasons are opening, races are starting to say that they're going to happen in, late summer, late July-ish, August, September. So if you've been slacking, use this stuff. Use Johnny over Fit for Racing, Todd over at Performex, my colleagues, use their stuff. Use our stuff that we've put on the internet to help you during these times to remain healthy, to stay fit, so that when the green light comes on for racing, if you're racing, or for endurance events, or for perhaps it's a triathlon, maybe it's just so that you can hike with your kids. It doesn't matter. You still want to be prepared so that you don't get injured. And longevity is key, because look, I'm 51. I think I'm doing pretty well, but I'm also fighting for it too. If you give up, it goes down the tube. So in the end, 2 to 3 rounds, if you're capable. That's based off of experience. If one is good, then be done with one. If you can only do one set and you can only do 30 seconds per exercise, start there, okay? I don't even care if you can only do 10. 10 seconds times 10, do it, 2 to 4 times a week. You will get fit, you'll lose weight, you'll be leaner, you'll be more efficient. All the good stuff that comes, okay? So, info at Enduro MTB Training. If you have questions, I'd love to help in any way. If you know any first responders, people that are helping our infrastructure, doctors, nurses, truck drivers, grocery store workers, that, and then even those who may have lost their job. If you know somebody that needs a program who can't afford it, let me know. I will give them one. I'm happy to. Okay, so you guys take care. Check out my newly redesigned website for your at-home training needs for programs, EnduroMTBtraining.com. Until next time, pass this on to friends and we'll see you later.